Imagine being chosen by God, walking in obedience, only to trust in the wrong voice and one lie cost everything. Let me take you back to a time of spiritual confusion in Israel when King Jeroboam reigned and discernment meant life or death. The young nation of Israel was in turmoil. After King Solomon's reign, the kingdom split in two. Jeroboam, the first king of the north, faced a challenge. He feared pilgrimages to Jerusalem would weaken his rule. Jeroboam's answer was idolatry. He erected golden calves, defying God's commands. Israel was now shrouded in false worship. The stage was set for spiritual confusion. There was a man of God who journeyed north from Judah, his heart heavy with the Lord's message. His mission clear to stand before Jeroboam and convey the message of God at Bethel. He proclaimed God's judgment. The altar split, ashes scattered. Jeroboam, enraged, commanded his arrest. But God's power withered his hand, and Jeroboam relented as he was restored by the prophet from Judah. Fear gripped the onlookers, a mixture of awe and terror at God's power. Before sending the man of God on this mission, the Lord had given him specific instructions. You must not eat or drink there, and you must not return by the same way you came. These instructions were a test of obedience. Now he had a choice to make. Would he obey God's commands? Unknown to the man of God, danger lurked in the form of an old prophet in Bethel. The old prophet, claiming a message from an angel, invited the man of God to his home. This contradicted God's instructions, but the old prophet's words were cunningly crafted. The man of God, swayed, made a fatal mistake. He disregarded God's command and agreed to share a meal. It was a decision with dire consequences. The prophet receives a divine rebuke. As judgment unfolds, a lion kills him on the road but leaves the body and donkey untouched, signaling this was God's judgment. The old prophet that deceived him sorely mourned and buried the man of God from Judah. The lesson: don't compromise on the instruction God had placed in your heart. Exercise discernment. Prayer: Father, speak to me clearly. Grant me discernment to hear your voice and the courage to obey and finish well.